Whew. There must be an easier way to do this. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Thoughtful Tarot. Thank you for everybody who's watched, subscribed and liked my videos. I'm just thrilled to bits. So happy. What was I going to say? Oh yes. The last video I did about balance, when the same card kept coming out all the time, was a very, very powerful message. And I think, a lot of the stuff I say, I don't even know I'm going to say it. So a lot of it is channeled probably in some way. It's not just coming from me. So, and I felt it did sound, when I listened to, if I'd listened to the whole thing before I uploaded it, I might not have put it on, because it sounds quite severe in some places, quite judgmental. It's not supposed to. And I think if you could have seen my body language as I was saying the stuff, you would have realised that it wasn't meant as to be so severe at all. So I hope I haven't frightened anyone off. I'm not frightening at all. I'm quite the opposite, I can assure you. Let's nearly knock that over. I've just shuffled these cards, right? The Angel of Atlantis cards. I like them to lead my readings because I just feel like a massive connection with them. So I shuffled and I got Love, Angel Sandalphon, and Ecstasy was on the bottom. Archangel Zapkiel. So, while this might seem like we're shooting for the stars a bit, hopefully not, but it's not everybody would probably want ecstasy, but everybody, most people somewhere inside want love. I believe there are people out there who've convinced themselves that they don't, but I don't know why you wouldn't want love. So I'm going to take them, put the ecstasy one underneath. Of course, it's not meant that kind of ecstasy, but it probably does as well. There are a lot of different. It doesn't have to be sexual ecstasy. It's lots of ecstatic states of joy that we can experience in our lives. So, in my meditation, I just quickly say that I saw a moon, a huge full moon, which is coming up shortly, I think on the 15th, and I'm pretty sure it's in Taurus, and I'm pretty sure it's a supermoon. So it's made me think that that's affecting the energy of this reading in some way, and maybe it's something that's going to happen. Anything that comes up might happen around that full moon. I also had a vision, a very, very strong vision of a dead tree. The tree had no branches left. It was just the trunk, and the top of the trunk was jagged, so it had rotted right down. And I can only imagine that the roots were the same. And it made me think about how trees are like, they come back every year, don't they? The leaves come back, and then they die, and then they come back again and they die, and this goes on for quite a long time, and then eventually a tree does die, the whole tree dies. And it made me think of soul cycles. So like, we have these soul cycles, we keep coming back and coming back and coming back, leaving, coming back, leaving, coming back, and then eventually that soul cycle will finish. And I suppose some will go off to something else, some other, dimension, whatever your beliefs are. But some people will start a new soul cycle. And you don't have to die to start, you'll be relieved to hear, to start a new soul cycle. I watch Richard Rudd a lot, and he talks about he's created the gene keys, and he talks about the new human and how the vibrational energy is changing genes in some way, or it's waking up genes that are within us that don't do anything. I forget what science called them. Science has got like a really insulting name for them, like they're useless, but they're just waiting to be what's the word? They're just waiting to be made alive. I can't think what the word is. So that's what I mean about the soul cycle, like a new soul cycle. So if you're watching this, then there's a very good chance that you are part of that new soul cycle. So I'm going to do the reading now, and I'll see you again in a couple of minutes. Well, it's probably going to be straight away for you. Hello again. So I'm going to take 10 of these Light Seers tarot cards and see what we can come up with these two cards here. We've got Sandalphon with love and Zafkiel with ecstasy. I'll read a little bit out of the book to just give some clarity to those two cards, although we know what they are really, don't we? Mostly. So we've got the Nine of Pentacles, we've got the Nine of Pentacles. I'm not doing reversals with these. We've got the Wheel. We've got the Tower. The Emperor. Are they fitting on here? We've got the Page of Wands. Oh. Page of Wands. All my little bits and pieces. The Ten of Pentacles. Moon. Death and Rebirth. Five of Cups. And the Ten of Swords. Okay, so can you see this? Move it back a little bit and see if I can. There we go. No, we can't see our cards here, can we? Okay, so not to worry. I'll have them there like that, so we can see them. Okay. Yeah. All right. So initially, this love card is saying, from Sandalphon, is saying, this angelic oracle comes to you as a signal that a new love or a renewed love is dawning for you. See life through the compassionate eyes of your guardian angel who emanates the Christos, and perceive that love as being uncompromisingly beautiful. So I think that's a pretty nice start. Let's do this one. So Zadkiel, the Archangel Zadkiel, is the sacred lover. So it says here, Zadkiel wishes you to know that divine ecstasy may come in any moment, as a deep feeling of passion for your spiritual growth or as an aspect of your love, whereby your whole being is transfixed with the choice you have made to join the mystical pathway. So the two gatekeepers on this path are awe and joy, both of which are closely aligned to ecstasy. So it's a heightened state of awareness, and it can be with regard to a lot of things, but it's an energy that's coming in there alongside this love. So, pretty promising. Do we agree? I would certainly say it's pretty promising. So the Nine of Pentacles. This is a card of, strangely enough, it's a card of being single, really, in a way. Being able to cope by yourself. So it doesn't mean you don't want a relationship, but you're fine without one, getting on with your life, looking after yourself, earning a living, providing for yourself. So this is probably a place where a lot of people stand at the moment. Because this is obviously a reading for singles. This is not a reading for married people, unless, as we get into it, we see that it could be like a rejuvenation of love within an existing relationship and finding the ecstasy of that love with each other. But to start off with, this Nine of Pentacles does talk of being single. Now, the Wheel of Fortune is moving on. It's moving on in the right way. You've been single here and things are changing. The wheel's turning. She's ready for it. She's ready for change, or they're ready for change, sorry. And the wheel is turning to the new stage in your life. The next card, the Tower. So a big change is coming in. It's a surprise. What comes in for you is a huge surprise. So suppose that could be for a lot of reasons, but it will kind of rock the boat a bit. It'll rock the boat in a way that you might enjoy, though. And here he is, or here they are, this masculine energy. Doesn't matter about the sex of the person. It's a masculine energy. So the Emperor is coming in here, and his emperors are very much in charge. They've got it together. They've normally got a good lifestyle, so they've got a good life to bring in. You've got your own good life as well. So it's two good things joining together, making a lot of things possible. So this looks like this looks very nice. I think it's Aries energy, the Emperor. So exciting, if you like that kind of thing. If you're looking for that kind of thing. And the Page of Wands is, it's like I always think of this as a new romantic beginning. It's exciting, it's new, lots of new ideas, just doing great things together with each other, really having fun, having a really good time. You and the Emperor having a really great time. Then we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is, it looks like commitment could be coming from this relationship. this new relationship. We've got the tree of life here. So that's, that's creation. So everything within creation is coming now to you in a joyful, wonderful way, with the family, children, obviously not children for people who don't want children, and obviously not children for people who've already had their children and moved on. The kids have grown up, etc. So, but, maybe grandchildren or just golden years, living your golden years in happiness if you've somebody who's been divorced and this is somebody you're meeting later in life. For those of you that are young or younger and looking to settle down and meet someone to have a family with, this looks like a very, very promising reading. So for all you lovely Leos who are ready to bite the bullet and give it a go, this looks like it's very, very promising for you. Moon card here. This is like in this deck. It's the subconscious mind. So lots of deep desires, things that you've held back, buried in your subconscious are beginning to rise to the surface as you experience this wonderful relationship. It's going to be good. And we have death and rebirth. So this it's like it's just a completely new life. This is the old life, and this is you looking through at new life, new beginnings, new life. It's lovely. There's a bright, I don't know if it's the sun or a star, I think it's a bright star over these trees that's shining and beckoning you in to welcome you into this beautiful new life that's coming up. So these two cards here at the end are the Five of Cups and the Ten of Swords, and this is saying the end of a cycle of disappointment and fear that it might never come for you, or being a bit jaded about relationships in general. These swords are all flying off, and this is you stepping forward into this beautiful new life, which has arrived here for you. So I think around about this full moon should spark something off if it hasn't happened already. So if it does happen for I'm saying if it does, it will. Let me know. Send me a message. I'd be very happy to hear about it. This is what's being foretold for you. I like to talk about energies. I don't like to talk about predictions, really. I just like to do the energy, but this is so specific. I've just gone for it, and I've read the cards as they come up. So let's see what happens. So as I say, give me a message and let me know what happens. And if you've enjoyed the reading, please like and subscribe for me. And thank you for being here, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye for now.